I'm with Alan Liao, Managing Director at Avari Capital Partners. Alan, welcome to the Inside Network's Income and Defensive Symposium.
Thank you for having me.
Now, non-bank lending has grown significantly in this market. What do you see as the driving forces that have seen this adopted so prominently by advised clients?
I think it comes down to two factors. One is the income, the nature of the income. I think secondly, the more important factor is the risk reward in the private lending sector. Is really attractive at the moment. It typically offers double-digit returns. At the same time, the defensive nature, because we typically lending about 60 to 65% LVR, which is the 60-65 to the actual value of the security. So there's plenty of buffer if an unexpected event happens. So there is a very strong defensive nature, offering a double-digit return. A double-digit return. So from that perspective, the risk reward still stands out among most of the other asset classes.
There's quite a few asset managers working in this space now. I think 300 is the figure that's been bandied around domestically. When an advisor is looking at a private credit provider, what should they be looking for?
For us, we are proud ourselves of the in-depth due diligence and the process we put into each loan and the research, the background, and the risk factor of each loan. I think the most important thing is definitely focus on the risk factor and how the manager view the risk and access the risk and also manage those risk items. The return is a function of the risk. So we wouldn't necessarily focus on the return side of things, despite that we are. We have returned about 11.5% for 3 years since inception. So the return is definitely there, but we never really focus on the return side of things. The return should just be a function of risk.
And how do you think about risk management in your portfolio?
We do stress test the portfolio extensively. One thing I've discussed previously is we assume we have a weekly meeting. We make assumptions that every single loan defaults in the portfolio right now. Are we able to recover all the principal plus the interest plus the default rate with a plenty of margin of safety? And if the answer is yes, we feel pretty good about the portfolio.
Wonderful. Now, there are multiple sectors, stages of build and geographies to consider in private credit. What is your approach to diversification?
We take a very much bottom-up approach rather than top-down. So we don't really have a set target on the type of loans, being whether it's a land finance or construction or residual stock. We don't really have a set target on the allocation, but we look into each loan by loan and make sure that the risk reward stacks up, and there's a very small probability that we can lose money in the extreme event of market going down 30-40%.
Alan Liao, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.